In the vast, unforgiving ocean, few places are as mysterious as the deep waters where ships meet their tragic fate. The SS City of Glasgow was once a proud vessel, a symbol of maritime strength, but its final journey would plunge it into history as one of the most haunting mysteries of the sea. On a night like any other, this once majestic ship would disappear beneath the waves, leaving behind nothing but a wreck and 1,000 unanswered questions. What happened that fateful night? Was it simply a natural disaster, an accident at sea, or did something far more sinister cause its tragic end? Was the storm simply nature's wrath, or was there something lurking in the shadows waiting to claim its prey? Built in the late 19th century, the SS City of Glasgow was considered a marvel of its time. A steel-hulled passenger ship designed for long-distance voyages, it was a symbol of the confidence that mankind had in its ability to conquer the sea. The ship had sailed through calm waters and fierce storms alike, with a reputation for safety and reliability. But as we know, appearances can be deceiving. On that fateful voyage, the city of Glasgow was heading toward an uncertain destiny, but the passengers and crew could never have imagined the horrors that would unfold. The ship set sail from port as usual, its destination clear, but the waters ahead would soon prove anything but predictable. Everything seemed normal, just another routine journey. But beneath the surface, a storm was brewing, a storm that would change everything. A storm of nature's fury, a storm that would challenge the ship's very structure and its crew's ability to respond. But could they have seen it coming? Could the disaster have been avoided? As the ship sailed further into the night, the crew began to notice the first signs of trouble. The weather was shifting, the winds picking up, and the waters growing increasingly restless. What began as a mild disturbance quickly escalated into something far more menacing. The first flashes of lightning illuminated the storm cloud as the captain and his crew scrambled to make sense of what was happening. By the time the full force of the storm arrived, it was too late to turn back. The SS City of Glasgow, once a proud ship, was now at the mercy of nature. The wind howled, the sea rose, and the ship began to pitch violently as waves hit it from all sides. The crew fought to maintain control, but the storm was relentless. The ship was no longer in command, it was at the mercy of the element. With each passing minute, the storm grew stronger. The ship's crew struggled to keep the vessel afloat, but the waves were too powerful, the storm too unrelenting. As the ship began to list to one side, the passengers were thrown into chaos. Some screamed in panic, others ran for the lifeboats, but there was no escape. The storm had them in its grip, and there was nothing anyone could do. The ship's fate was sealed. As the SS City of Glasgow struggled against the storm's violent force, the crew's worst fears came true. The vessel began to sink. Water poured into the lower decks, and the ship's engines sputtered out of control. Panic spread like wildfire among the passengers. The chaos was deafening. People shouted, cried, and scrambled to survive. But for some, it was already too late. Amidst the chaos, the crew fought valiantly to save lives. But the storm, the ship's failing structure, and the overwhelming panic left little room for hope. Lifeboats were launched, but many were lost in the storm, and those who managed to get off the ship were left to fend for themselves in the wild, unforgiving ocean. The SS City of Glasgow was sinking, and no one could stop it. Years have passed since that tragic night, but the memories of those who survived remain vivid. Their stories serve as a haunting reminder of the chaos and despair that filled the ship's final moment. One survivor recalls the eerie calm before the storm, the sudden stillness that preceded the first wave of destruction. Another survivor remembers being thrown into the freezing water, struggling to keep afloat amidst the wreckage of the ship. The survivors' stories are chilling. Many recall the confusion and the disorientation, the feeling of being trapped in a nightmare. Some say they could hear the ship's engines failing, others describe the eerie silence that descended once the ship finally went under. For those who made it out, the trauma of that night never truly fades. Despite years of investigation, the mystery surrounding the SS City of Glasgow remains unsolved. The wreckage has been located, but many questions still linger. What caused the ship to sink so suddenly? Was it simply the storm's fury, or did something else contribute to the disaster? Some believe that the ship's hull was compromised, that the storm exposed a fatal flaw in its construction. Others point to human error, suggesting that the crew made critical mistakes in responding to the storm. Still, no one knows for sure. As researchers continue to study the wreck, new theories emerge. Some speculate that the ship might have been carrying a dangerous cargo that contributed to its demise. Others suggest that there may have been a conspiracy at play, perhaps sabotage or even a deliberate act to sink the ship. But no theory has been proven, and the true cause remains elusive. In recent years, advances in deep-sea exploration have allowed researchers to get closer to solving the mystery. Submarines equipped with high-definition cameras and sonar systems have mapped the wreck site, but many sections remain too deep to access. Even though the wreck has has been located, there are still areas of the ship that are shrouded in darkness, waiting to reveal their secret. Artifacts have been recovered from the wreck site: pieces of the ship's machinery, personal belongings of the passengers, and strange objects that don't seem to belong. Each artifact recovered adds a new layer to the mystery, but none have provided definitive answer. What happened to the SS City of Glasgow remains one of the great maritime mysteries, and until more is uncovered, the truth will remain buried beneath the waves. One of the most chilling pieces recovered from the wreck was a mysterious artifact, an object that didn't seem to belong to the ship at all. Could this be the key to understanding what really happened? Or is it just another strange relic of a tragic event? Theories abound, but no one can say for sure. Some believe the artifact could be a clue to the ship's fate, a piece of the puzzle that has yet to be fully understood. But until more evidence is uncovered, it remains a mystery. The SS City of Glasgow's final journey is a riddle that may never be fully solved. As the wreck of the SS City of Glasgow rests silently at the bottom of the sea, its secrets remain locked away in the depth. The disaster that claimed its life continues to haunt us, its true cause still shrouded in mystery. What do you think happened? Was it the storm, human error, or something more sinister? Share your theories in the comments below and join the conversation. If you enjoyed this journey through history, don't forget to subscribe for more maritime mystery. Together we may one day uncover the truth that has eluded us for so long. Until next time, keep pondering the mysteries of the deep. We'll be back with more maritime mysteries in Sea Tragedies soon.